Hey YouTube, how you guys doing? My name is Brandy. Listen, before you go, don't go anywhere. If you're liking what I'm doing on this channel, and I'm doing a lot, press the like button, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend so we can all be friends. Shalom, shalom. So listen, so a wonderful person gave me this great idea of making a video about my Goldilocks. For any of you that's looking to start your journey, locking your hair, this is the place to be. I'm just going to give you a brief synopsis on things that, some tips, some hints on what to look out for, and something that may be useful to you. If it's not useful to you, find another channel. If it is used, I hope it's useful for you, because I think I'll give you some good juice for you. Okay, I'm here for you. Let's get together to grow together. Tell a friend to tell a friend so we can all be friends. So locking your hair, you're interested in locking your hair. Ask yourself why first and foremost. For me, really, to be honest with you, I put it off for a long time. Growing up, I'm somebody that used my hair a lot. I had really nice hair. I was blessed with really, really nice, thick hair that grew strong and healthy. In fact, people would always comment on my hair every time, everywhere I go. To this day, even when I have locks. Maybe it's just me, maybe I just got it like that. But now, it's something that I really appreciated about myself. I don't know what it was about me or how I styled my hair, but I would literally change up my hair almost on a weekly basis, and I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't really lock my hair back then. Like right now, I wish I started earlier, but back then I was in two minds. I think half of it was because I was changing my hair all the time, and there's less flexibility with locking your hair. And for me at the time, I needed the flexibility of being able to do whatever I wanted with my hair. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how it was. And also on the other side, you're a product of your environment, so you listen to society and social commentary about locks and whatever, and you have your own prejudices and stuff like that as well. Which, the older you get, the more you mature, the more you realize that all of those things are just based on nonsense. It is nonsense. It makes no difference. And if you're somebody that's going to walk through life listening to social commentary and what other people have to say about your life, you ain't going to go nowhere. It's important that people know that only you can live your life the way that you want to. Make decisions based on what you feel is great for you. But anyway, I believe in divine timing, so I guess at the time just wasn't the right time for me. First of all, with locks, I am not Rastafarian. For anybody that doesn't know about locks and the history of locks, you don't have to be a Rasta to be rocking the locks, right? There's so many names for this. Locks, there's dreadlocks, there's dreads, whatever. What I have right now is really locks. Dreadlocks or natty dread and all that kind of stuff is more from the Rastafarian, the Jamaican culture, right? And they tend to be thicker and a bit more just free flowing. There's different styles of locks. There's yeah, like I said, there's dreadlocks, nice thick locks. There's more small, tiny kind of nicely manicured locks and free flowing locks. Like if you see mine now, they're just normal locks. They're just locks. How I started them, there's many ways to start your lock journey. You can twist them from when they're small, and I think that's one of the best ways actually, because you can actually plan it and detail and part your hair a certain way so your locks grow a certain way, and you can basically nurture it from the roots up. Or you can do what you call interlocking, where your hair is a bit longer and you use a certain, you can look up all of this stuff on YouTube. There's videos on them. I'm just not skilled enough I'm skilled enough, but I'm just, yeah, I'm still getting used to YouTube. So adding in segments and different videos and snippets, it's not something that I can do at the moment, but I will do. Yeah, but there's interlocking, there's with crocheting, there's twisting, there's sister locks where very very thin. It's that one's more if you're somebody that wants to manipulate your styles a bit more, and there's many different types of styles. I started with coil locks. That's how I started mine. So my hair was quite long anyway. So I did a coil locking, and that eventually matted, so it started joining up together and bloomed and blossomed into this beautiful, this beautiful spaghetti looking strings dangling from my head right now. And I can say I love it. And it didn't take me a long time for it to grow to this length. It took me, because one of the things that you have to realize about locks is that when your hair is already long, when you're doing it from having long hair, you will have at least 3 or 4 months where your hair shrinks, so it looks shorter than it was before it actually starts. And that's where the budding period happens with the locks, and then the locks get longer. And when they start growing, they grow fast. Like this grew in like, I grew like a few, like 6 inches in like 3 months. And I'm not exaggerating. As long as you keep it moist, like I really guarantee you keep it moist, moist, moist. Right, that's one of the most important things. People ask me, how do you keep it so healthy, so neat? And I'm not a big fan of making it too neat. In fact, when I get retwist, which you have to do quite frequently, when I get retwisted, I actually keep a hat on, or I keep it covered for like, I don't know, a couple of weeks, because I don't like my locks to be too neat. You know what I mean? I like it a bit rough, not too rough where, you know, the different styles of locking your hair, where you're free forming it, where you basically just leave your hair to do whatever it wants. And for a lot of people, that's an expression of them accepting themselves, self-acceptance, spiritual journey, many things. But I'm not. Yeah, I like it on other people, not on me. Nah, sir. No, brother. I don't want that. You know what I mean? That's not for me. I like it rough, but styled rough. You know what I mean? I don't like it too neat. I don't like it too rough. Just in between is good for me. How I have it now is good for me. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I like it. So there's many other cultures that had it before the Rastas. There's the sadhus of India, in the Hindu religion, you know, or in the Hindu faith. It's very, very common there. The Hadzabe of Tanzania, the Himba people, you know, of Angola, Namibia. There's many cultures that rock locks. And there's even European cultures that had locks, you know, like the Vikings and people like that. And, you know, Egyptians were famous for, Solomon in the Bible was famous for having locks. So it has real religious or spiritual connotations. For a lot of spiritual people, they say that your energy leaves your body through your hair. So by locking it, you maintain all the energy, the spirituality, and the blessings and the beautiful stuff. You maintain it within your body, as opposed to allowing it to leave your body. So by locking your hair, you do that. So that's all I'm gonna say for now. Locking is a beautiful thing. I'm really loving my locks. I love my locks. They make me feel, I feel grounded for some reason. I feel grounded, and I do feel like I don't expand too much energy. I don't allow too much energy to leave. No, it's a feeling that you can't really explain. You have to experience it. If you're ready to start the journey, I say start. Ask yourself why. I say start though. You know, I'm not this cultural appropriation where you say only black people should have locks. I'll be honest with you. It looks better on black people. I'll be real with you. But I'm not into, you know, whatever you want to do to express yourself and express your journey, do it. Whether you're Caucasian, black, you know, Asian, it makes no difference to me. I like it. When I see it, I appreciate it. But I appreciate it more on blacks, on Africans, because it's something that really expresses our culture. For me, it expresses my culture and gives me a lot of pride to be who I am and where I'm from, and my heritage. It helps me express my heritage, and I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So Let's lock and roll. Subscribe to my journey. Maybe I'll show you next time I go get my hair retwisted so you can see the process. I appreciate you guys every time. Bless up every single time. Thanks for chilling with me. Let's get together to grow together. Subscribe, hit the like button, and tell a friend to tell a friend so we can all be friends. Bless up.